Hello everybody, I'm Marsha, also known as Fairy Little on Instagram and Ravelry, and I've challenged myself, this is self-inflicted, to knit a sweater in a day. So I'm up and it is just after 5 a.m. It is 5:08 a.m. I don't know if you can see, oh, I don't think you can see it. Nope, it's 5:08 a.m. and it's December 5th, Monday, and I am going to be knitting the flax sweater. It's a free download on Ravelry, and I'm going to be knitting the size medium, which is a 37-inch chest. It's for my husband. I'm going to be using the Knit Picks Wool of the Andes Superwash Briar Heather. It's a worsted weight yarn. I have my knitting needles already here. I have some Hiya-Hiyas and I have ChiaoGoos. I have Hiya-Hiya needles and I have ChiaoGoos, and there's also some Hiya-Hiyas in there as well in the size that it calls for. And I have my little bin of everything I'll need. There's pens in there, and there's pencil, tape measure, and stitch markers, etc. Everything that I need is at my fingertips. I have some water, and I'm going to get started, and I'm going to video log the entire process so that you can see it from start to finish, and I'm just going to start casting on. So it's 5:45 and the collar is done, and now I'm ready to get started. Last night I already worked out, I'm supposed to increase evenly, so I already worked out how many stitches that is, so I can just start right away. And also I've highlighted all of my proper sizes, so that should not be, it should just be pretty smooth sailing. So off I go again. So it's 10:49, so I am 5.5 hours in, and I am ready to split for the sleeves. So there we are. And I didn't do the garter ridge panel down the arms. I didn't want to do that on this one. So I'm going to split for the sleeves now and then get back to knitting the body. I have to say is that I am on ball number 5 and it's 1:27 p.m. I'm on ball number 5 and I've done about that much since the underarm and it's coming along and I am so tired right now. Keep yawning and I just want to take a nap, but this is only one day, so I know I can do it, and well, I know I can try to do it. I'm giving up one day. So I will see you in a bit. So it's 6:40 p.m. I have knit over 600 yards and I am ready to change needle sizes and do the bottom ribbing on the sweater. So this is how you actually hold it, the top and the sleeves, and then the ribbing gets to go on now. So it's about 13 and a half hours of knitting and still going strong. So I cast off the ribbing and now it's time to cast on for the sleeves. Yay! I feel like a massive load has been lifted now that that part's done. Okay, on to the sleeves. It's time for an update. It is 8:38 a.m. and I stopped knitting at 1:13. So I was 20 hours in when I stopped knitting, and this is as far as I got on my husband's sweater. Got one sleeve done. Now I just have to do the other one. I couldn't keep going. I was seeing double and I was starting to fall asleep. So I just gave myself the grace I needed to go to sleep, and hopefully I'll be able to get this done in about 4 hours now that I'm rested, and then that will be having knitted in 24 hours. So at least there's that. I've received so much positive feedback on Instagram, and I know this is a little bit nutty. And I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. And I just want to also say that this is just for fun. This isn't like I needed to get a sweater done. Well, I wanted to get a sweater done for my husband for Christmas. I was planning on always doing it. I just thought it would be funny to try to do it in a day. So, having said that, I'm completely blown away that I've been able to get this much done, because I've knit a pair and a half of socks in a day, which is about a pair and a half of socks is what, 450 yards of yarn, maybe 450, maybe 500 yards. And yeah, so about 450 yards of yarn and maybe 500. So last night I knit, or yesterday I knit over 900 yards into this sweater, and to me, I'm really proud of that. And just something that I just thought of one day, and then just to get up at 5 the next morning and do it, like I'm really happy with how that's came along for me. So I'm just going to put the last live stitches on the needles, and now I'm going to knit a sleeve. So I'll see you at the end. It's done. Off the needles in less than 24 hours. So I am so happy. I have ends to weave in. I have little holes to fix where I picked up for the underarms. So those things need to still be done. But from cast on to cast off is less than 24 hours. So I knit a sweater in a day. I'm so excited. Cast off was at 12:14 this afternoon. And I cast on this morning at, or picked up the stitches for the sleeve at 8:39. Add that to the 20 hours from yesterday. That is 23 and what, a quarter or half, 45 minutes. 23 hours and 45 minutes-esque-ish. So excited. I will show you when it's all totally finished.